Hey, CJ. This team has been through so much stuff over the last 2 years in particular. And it's led to even things like having to add players that were out of the league, like a guy like Carmelo and stuff like that. How has everything that you guys fought through helped you navigate kind of the unprecedented nature of these last 2 weeks?
Through a lot of adversity as a team, historically, but especially this year. Injuries, obviously, dealing with a lot of different things, having to get adjusted and accustomed to new rotations. But I think all in all, that just kind of shows that we're battle tested. We have a lot of guys who understand the goal at hand, understand the task at hand, and are willing to make sacrifices and do whatever it takes for us to get to the promised land.
Okay, Jamie Hudson, NBC Northwest.
CJ, with Nurk obviously playing with a heavy heart tonight, can you talk about what it was like to see him play through that? And then with you playing through your pain, let's discuss the character of this team and you guys playing through so much right now.
What he's going through is nothing compared to what I'm going through, losing someone so close to him. So our prayers are with him, and we're going to continue to try to support him as best we can. But we're thankful that he was able to go out there and battle today. But it's much bigger than basketball with us, and family is always most important. But going forward, we just got to stick together, continue to execute, lock in on our next opponent, and look forward to that matchup and when that starts.
Okay, Tanya Gangoli, Los Angeles Times.
As you were coming off the court with Dame and the coaches were all clapping for you, what were your emotions at that time?
We've been through a lot. We've battled. We've lost some tough games. We've had some injuries. We've had to climb the mountain, and to be in this point, having gone through, so many different things and have a chance to be in the playoffs, play 8 games and all of them be close, highly contested, just an emotional roller coaster, and to be able to be a part of, so many different stories. They're coming back from injury. Zach coming back from injury, Melo coming back to the league. So many different things happening. It's just been a crazy ride, but we're thankful we were able to overcome a lot and be in a position to make the playoffs. This is my 7th year in the league, and this is my 7th straight year in the playoffs, so I'm thankful for it, and I'll never take it for granted.
Wizards.com.
Hi, CJ.
Hello.
Could you just talk about your ability to get your own shot? Obviously, they're obviously selling out on Dame, double teams consistently, but late in the game, you're able to get your own, as we've seen you do time and time again. You just talk about that preparation and your mindset going into those situations, knowing that a lot of that is going to get shouldered by you.
I work really hard on my craft. I spend a lot of time in the gym, working on moves, working on difficult shots, figuring out ways to create space, and becoming a tough shot taker and a tough shot maker, especially down the stretch. I'd like to credit my family. My mother, my father, my brother, they've done a tremendous job of preparing me and helping me get right and having confidence. My fiance, they've all played a role in my development personally, and I think that I'm comfortable with failing, and I think that's what drives me. I could have missed all those shots, and I'd be here talking to you the same way, and I'll carry on with my day the same way because I prepare. I think that's the biggest thing in this sport is when you prepare, you have extra confidence, and I think the team is confident in me because, for one, they see me deliver, and for two, they know how I work.
Part of that confidence too, CJ, after you made one of those shots, you looked at the camera and you said that they couldn't guard you with a few extra.
What did I say, Casey? What did I say?
You said they can't guard me.
There you go. Exactly.
Can you talk about that mentality then?
I always said that I was a shark, man. You got to be a killer. No matter what the circumstances are. I always told people, don't worry about me. I'm gonna figure out how to eat, and that's what I've always done. I figured out how to eat. And I figured out how to provide. And that's the type of mentality you got to have, because if you don't kill, you will be killed out here. You will be destroyed, figuratively, obviously, and you will be going home to pack your bags.
Okay, Jason Quick, The Athletic.
CJ, you mentioned your 7 straight playoff appearances. Is there any special significance to this one?
I got a special relationship with Memphis. That was the first playoff I actually got to play in. it's funny. I've been 7 straight, but I was just along for the ride for the first 2. More so learning and watching and waiting my turn. But I think just because of how we had to do it, going through so many things, obviously, crisis that we're facing in the world, NERC, there's just so many things that are going on right now. I think this one is definitely special, especially under circumstances of us having to come to a bubble and do all these things.
And last year, you guys had to overcome a lot of stuff too. Why do you think this team is able to handle adversity so well?
I think we go after a certain type of player with a certain type of character. Historically, our organization has done a good job of targeting people to where we're able to come together as one, and it starts with our leadership group, and then it trickles down to Dame and then me. And I think we're able to get people on board. And the way Dame leads is it should be commended. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should write a book about it because he's genuine, he's honest, he's caring. He cares about the 15th man the same way he cares about the second and third guys on the team. And I think that kind of shows you his character.
Okay, Mark Medina.
CJ, follow up on what you're saying about your mentality with your game. What was your approach with the day-to-day with your injury and just navigating through all that while you're playing?
Just treatment. I get treatment all the time. Take care of myself, ice baths all the time. Just staying off my legs, but it's all mental. I think, I was fortunate enough to have an injury that I can play through. Our training staff has done a great job of monitoring it, and I have a high pain tolerance, having gone through, a lot of injuries in the past. So it's just more so take care of yourself, understand the severity of the situation you're in, but also understand that, you're playing for more than just yourself. We have a chance to continue to do special things as a unit, and I want to be a part of it.
Okay, last question. Dwight James, NBC Sports Northwest.
CJ, just curious, with the injury and everything, are threes harder for you? Is it tougher to shoot from that far from distance with a back problem?
No, I've been bricking from 3. I'm adjusting. I made them tonight.